Hi, I'm Chuck Norris. You know, I bought my first gold coin over 40 years ago, and I have been buying gold and silver ever since.
Few action stars have matched Chuck Norris's legend both on and off the screen, but few realize just how vast. Few action stars have matched Chuck Norris's legend both on and off the screen, but few realize just how vast his fortune truly is. Imagine the surprise when even his family learned the full scale of his $70 million net worth. A figure built not just on fight scenes and fame, but through smart moves behind the scenes. His journey began in humble Oklahoma roots and wound through military service, competitive martial arts, and blockbuster films. Yet, it's the combination of his career, strategic business ventures, and unexpected income streams that form the astonishing story behind Norris's financial success. The wealth revelation. Chuck Norris's name is synonymous with martial arts and action films, but few realize just how substantial his financial success has been. Even those closest to him were reportedly stunned when they discovered the true extent of his fortune, which is estimated at around $70 million. This figure is far more than just the paychecks from acting gigs. It's the result of smart investments, business ventures, and a disciplined approach to wealth building. What's remarkable is how Norris quietly amassed this empire over decades without much public fanfare about his financial affairs. For many fans, Norris is the tough guy on screen, the unstoppable hero who never backs down. Yet behind the scenes, his financial story reveals a man who planned carefully and diversified his income streams in ways few celebrities do. It is this blend of fame, talent, and shrewd decision-making that created a wealth that even surprised his own family members. The revelation showed just how much Norris used his success to build more than just a name in Hollywood. This surprise about his wealth prompts questions. How did a martial artist turned actor accumulate such vast resources while keeping so much of it under wraps? What moves did he make outside the bright spotlight that brought him not just fame, but undeniable financial security? These questions set the stage for a deeper exploration into Norris's life, career, and investments. There's a story here of transition from fighter to financial strategist. Athletes and actors often see their earnings fluctuate wildly, but Norris's case defies that pattern. His net worth isn't a product of fleeting stardom or a single blockbuster film. Rather, it reflects decades of consistent growth fueled by a multifaceted career path. From martial arts championships to television, and from product endorsements to stock portfolios, Norris's wealth accumulation is a complex, layered narrative. Importantly, his form of wealth building has allowed him to maintain a stable financial base even during years when his presence on screen diminished. This stability is part of what surprised observers and family alike. It reveals a man who thinks long-term and whose success is not built solely on immediate popularity or fame. Norris's finances demonstrate an understanding of legacy and sustainability. Another striking aspect is how Norris leveraged his personal brand beyond Hollywood. Unlike many stars who focus only on entertainment income, he expanded into business sectors, philanthropy, and endorsements. His ability to connect his image with products and causes created additional revenue channels that compounded his earnings. This versatility helped deepen his net worth while enhancing his public standing. This raises the question of just how varied Norris's income streams have been. What industries did he invest in? What ventures did he pursue quietly that contributed to his wealth? The answers reveal a man who mastered both the physical discipline of martial arts and the calculated discipline of financial growth. Understanding this balance uncovers a larger truth about Chuck Norris beyond the punchlines and legends. One final point before moving deeper. This surprising financial success wasn't stumbled upon. It reflected the same work ethic and focus that shaped Norris as a fighter and actor. His wealth is an extension of his character, persistent, strategic, and disciplined. As we look back to his early life, the foundation for this remarkable journey becomes clear. From this starting point, it's important to remember that Norris's upbringing and formative years played a pivotal role in molding the man who would become not only a martial arts champion, but also a savvy businessman. Early life and martial arts foundation. Chuck Norris was born in 1940 in Oklahoma, raised by his mother Wilma after his father left the family. Growing up amidst these challenges instilled in him a resilience and self-reliance that would later define many facets of his life. His mother's determination and toughness influenced Norris deeply, teaching him the importance of perseverance and hard work from a young age. This family backdrop set the stage for his ambitious pursuits in both martial arts and beyond. Special interest. The exposure to martial arts culture during this period marked a turning point, which started his lifelong devotion to this practice that became his core identity. Norris developed his martial arts skills because the military discipline and military structure provided him with essential training components. The military service requirements developed his physical abilities and mental resilience and concentration skills, which he applied directly to his martial arts practice. The combination of military training and martial arts practice created a strong impact on Norris, who used both elements in his career as an athlete and a performer. Norris started his first job after leaving the Air Force through his work with the Torrance Police Department. The police work matched his commitment to maintaining order, which provided him with opportunities to work on his martial arts training and competition. The law enforcement experience of Norris enhanced his martial arts skills, which made his fighting and tough character roles more believable in movies. Norris dedicated himself to martial arts training, which he transformed into a fighting style named Chun Kuk Do after he practiced multiple disciplines. He achieved 8th-degree black belt status through his dedication to martial arts training, which established him as a worldwide martial arts authority. His competitive expertise opened educational opportunities, which resulted in him teaching famous students who increased his professional reach and financial earnings. His martial arts career started in the early 1960s and continued for more than 10 years. Norris started his competitive career with 3 losses, but he later became the top competitor in his field. He achieved professional middleweight karate champion status through his tournament record, which included more than 30 wins, and maintained his champion title for 6 years. The achievement brought him both recognition and increased public visibility, which helped him establish his reputation. Norris established successful martial arts schools during this time period because he utilized his competition success and rising popularity to build his business ventures. His championship status, together with his teaching role, created new business opportunities for him that extended beyond his time at tournaments. The organization developed essential building blocks that created financial resources that supported his future work in television and movies. Norris built his Hollywood career through his connection to martial arts master Bruce Lee. Their partnership between 1970 and 1973 increased Norris's popularity and showed his credibility as an actor in martial arts films, which displayed his dual expertise in fighting and acting. This relationship helped pave the way for Norris's transition into Hollywood and laid the groundwork for a successful acting career that would further increase his wealth. Norris developed his early life through 3 different life experiences, which included military service, law enforcement work, and martial arts training. The system that he built through this foundation brought him success, which eventually led to his first major success in the entertainment business. As Norris's martial arts career soared, so too did opportunities to step into the limelight and pursue new challenges beyond the tournament ring. Martial arts dominance and competitions. Chuck Norris's rise as a martial arts champion was nothing short of remarkable. After initial losses, he quickly turned the tide and amassed a series of impressive victories that solidified his status as one of the greatest martial artists of his time. His professional record includes an estimated 30 tournament wins and thousands of matches fought, a testament to his skill and relentless drive. This dominance earned him respect within the martial arts community and among fans worldwide. His crowning achievement came in 1968 when he won the Professional Middleweight Karate Championship by defeating Joe Louis in Houston. This victory catapulted him into the spotlight, distinguishing him as a true icon in the martial arts world. Holding this title for 6 years brought sustained fame and credibility that few could rival. The recognition also increased his earning potential, both in competition and through teaching. Norris's fighting style combined technical precision with formidable strength and agility, making him a formidable opponent in various competitions. His disciplined training regime and strategic approach to fights won him accolades and recognition, including being named Fighter of the Year by Black Belt magazine. These honors reinforced his growing brand and opened further doors to career advancement. His competition success did more than just build a resume. It helped lay the foundation for a career in entertainment. Promoters and filmmakers saw in Norris a star who could bring authentic martial arts skills to the big screen. This authenticity distinguished his early film roles and made him a draw for viewers seeking genuine action. His martial arts victories gave him authority and fan loyalty that translated directly into Hollywood appeal. Beyond the ring, Norris capitalized on his status by establishing martial arts schools, which became profitable ventures. His expertise attracted celebrities and students alike, further expanding his influence and financial base. This entrepreneurial spirit was critical in diversifying his income and building lasting wealth beyond fight purses. Throughout the 1960s and early 1970s, Norris's focus remained on excellence and expansion, competing at the highest levels while planning for his future beyond tournaments. His strategic mindset helped him leverage every win not just as a title, but as a stepping stone toward broader success. This foresight was crucial in navigating the transitions that would define his later career. Norris's position as an undefeated champion from 1974, when he retired from tournaments, added to his mystique and marketability. Leaving the circuit on top was a powerful branding moment that bolstered the allure of his subsequent film and television roles. Fans admired not only his on-screen heroics, but also his unbeaten record in real competition. His martial arts legacy includes not only victories, but also significant contributions to the dissemination and popularization of karate and related disciplines worldwide. Norris's schools and public persona helped bring martial arts into mainstream culture, influencing generations of practitioners and enthusiasts. His competitive success made him an ambassador for the sport and a role model for discipline and perseverance. This blend of competitive prowess, entrepreneurial acumen, and charisma built a platform that Norris skillfully expanded into a prolific entertainment career. That next chapter would bring even greater fame and fortune, cementing his place as a Hollywood legend and financial success story. From martial arts mastery, Norris's journey evolved seamlessly into acting, where his physical skills and screen presence found a perfect stage. Breakthrough acting career. Chuck Norris made an easy yet difficult transition from martial arts to acting, which brought him worldwide recognition and wealth. He achieved his first major film role in The Wrecking Crew, but his career breakthrough occurred in 1972 when he appeared with Bruce Lee in The Way of the Dragon. The collaboration increased Norris's public presence because he became one of the rare martial artists who displayed genuine combat techniques in Hollywood. Their combined abilities created excitement, which helped Norris achieve greater success in his cinematic career. Norris developed his action film collection during the 1970s and 1980s, which featured thrilling action scenes and his compelling performances as the lead actor. His combination of tough masculinity and exact martial arts skills made him a popular actor. The action film industry adopted Good Guys Wear Black, the Delta Force, Lone Wolf McQuade, and Missing in Action as essential movies. His successful projects generated box office revenue, which led to higher salary talks that established his increasing financial success. Norris reached his peak earnings as a Hollywood actor during the late 1970s and 1980s, when he earned about $10,000 for each film. His financial success developed from his fighting career into a new stage where he earned recognition and box office success. He achieved financial growth through his successful lead roles in movies, which enabled him to build multiple revenue streams through investments. Norris attracted audiences through his martial arts skills, but his screen presence was another factor that made him appealing. Audiences connected with his characters, who combined moral integrity with toughness and relentless determination. His magnetic personality established him as a Hollywood icon who extended beyond his niche martial arts audience. The substantial financial benefits of fame actually demonstrated the audience's real interest in celebrities and their star power. His career developed through essential transitions in the film industry, which required him to respond to emerging audience preferences and economic demands. Norris maintained his status as a popular actor because he performed regularly, while his fans continued to support him. His ability to maintain a long career in the entertainment industry resulted in both box office achievements and consistent revenue streams, which helped him accumulate wealth. Norris also expanded behind the camera, taking on roles as a producer and executive producer. He gained project control through his work with projects, which also created new income sources. His role as producer for Walker, Texas Ranger, together with his other business activities, proved that he understood entertainment industry operations while he built up his professional income. Norris maintained his acting career after his career high point, which occurred during the 1980s and early 1990s. The Expendables marked his first major comeback in 2012, which established him as a lasting action star. His performance in the film generated renewed interest in his work because he chose to connect with new fans through his project. The financial advantages from his return to show business continued to generate revenue for him during times when his popularity had decreased. Norris succeeded in maintaining his movie career through a strategic combination of maintaining his brand identity while making necessary changes to his work. His financial security resulted from his job choices, which brought him consistent income as a martial arts expert. His business operations succeeded because he created a solid foundation, which he built through television work and endorsement deals. Chuck Norris's acting career developed through his complete transformation from champion fighter into international action star. The financial advantages created substantial benefits, which opened up new channels that contributed to building his substantial wealth. His leap to television only deepened his cultural imprint and financial fortune. Television stardom and endorsements. Television became a defining platform for Chuck Norris, beginning in the early 1990s with the launch of Walker, Texas Ranger. The show not only showcased Norris's martial arts skills, but also highlighted his ability to connect with a broader audience through weekly storytelling. Spanning 8 seasons, Walker, Texas Ranger became a cultural phenomenon and a massive financial success. Norris reportedly earned around $30 million from the series, making it one of the most lucrative phases of his career. Walker, Texas Ranger, solidified Norris's image as the principled, unstoppable lawman, a character that resonated deeply with viewers. This role broadened his fan base significantly beyond action movie aficionados and provided steady exposure, unlike the often sporadic nature of film projects. The show's enduring popularity on syndication continues to generate royalties, adding to his financial security long after production ceased. Norris also capitalized on his growing fame through endorsements that leveraged his tough guy persona. His involvement with brands extended his influence into the business world and created diversified income streams. From gun safes to home security systems and even vehicles, Norris became a trusted ambassador whose name carried weight in various markets. These endorsements not only generated direct revenue, but also reinforced his brand recognition. His unique voice and charisma found additional outlets in animation and video games, where he lent his presence to titles such as Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. This crossover introduced him to younger audiences and the gaming community, further expanding his cultural footprint. It also translated into licensing deals and new financial avenues that complemented his entertainment earnings. Norris took on creative roles in television production as well, serving as executive producer on Walker, Texas Ranger, and leading various related movies. This involvement in production allowed him to influence the creative process while enhancing his financial returns. Executing a dual role in front of and behind the camera strengthened his hand in the industry's financial landscape. Beyond television and endorsements, Norris has maintained a steady presence at conventions, expos, and public appearances. These engagements offer lucrative appearance fees and promotional opportunities. His ability to engage enthusiastic communities and fans worldwide prolongs his earning ability beyond traditional acting roles. Even in retirement from regular film roles, Norris has remained relevant through guest appearances on shows like The Goldbergs and Hawaii Five-0. These selective projects ensure ongoing income and keep his legacy alive in popular culture. This steady visibility helps maintain his marketability for endorsements and public events. Notably, Norris's careful cultivation of his personal brand has allowed him to command premium rates for endorsements and partnerships. Companies seeking authenticity and a strong masculine image often turn to him. One high-profile example is his role as official spokesperson for Glock firearms, a collaboration that highlights shared values and enhances his influence in the business and political arenas. Altogether, Norris's television career and endorsement deals form a cornerstone of his impressive net worth. These steady, diversified revenue streams complement his film and martial arts earnings, demonstrating a well-rounded financial strategy that few action stars achieve. His expanding investments would soon follow, revealing another layer of savvy that helped secure his financial legacy. Business acumen and investments. Chuck Norris reached his greatest financial success when he achieved his martial arts accomplishments and gained his Hollywood celebrity status. His exceptional wealth creation results from his intelligent business and investment strategies, which he applies to his commercial ventures. Norris established multiple income streams through strategic asset diversification, which he used to build his financial portfolio beyond his acting earnings. His collection of properties and stock investments has played a vital role in boosting his overall financial standing. He maintains a strategic investment strategy that requires him to keep his distance from active property management. Norris employs experienced experts to handle his property portfolio because he prefers to work on strategic matters instead of overseeing daily operations. Through this task distribution, he achieved portfolio expansion while maintaining control over operational standards. Real estate investments provide him with a stable cash flow, which supports his unpredictable entertainment revenue stream. Norris demonstrates a strong presence in the stock market. He owns shares in prominent companies across various sectors, including tech giants like Tesla, payment platforms such as PayPal and Visa, consumer staples like McDonald's, and financial institutions such as Citigroup. Through this stock portfolio, he shows his ability to manage risk according to market conditions while investing in industries that will develop over time. The investment strategy of this organization meets current worldwide economic trends while following contemporary methods of managing assets. The value of Norris's investment portfolio is estimated to be approximately $12 million, which demonstrates his professional achievements beyond his Hollywood success. The substantial amount of money he possesses increases his overall wealth because it generates a safe income that he can depend on. The show business industry generates unpredictable revenues that his financial strategy needs to protect him from through its multiple investment channels. Norris keeps two main financial resources, which include his investment portfolio and his cash holdings that reach approximately $24 million. The financial cushion he possesses creates multiple security protections that enable him to survive economic crises while pursuing new opportunities that come his way. The way he maintains liquidity shows his ability to manage money better than most celebrities who rely on outside income for their financial needs. Norris demonstrates an unusual approach to financial management because he actively investigates both physical assets and non-physical assets. Norris builds a more robust investment portfolio by using both real estate and stock market assets, which most investors choose to invest in. His method of building wealth through this combination demonstrates his capacity for strategic financial planning. Norris has obtained luxurious assets that match both his personal style and his social standing through his investment activities. He owns multiple opulent yachts and an impressive collection of cars, which includes high-end models like the Lamborghini Aventador, Mercedes-Benz GLA, Toyota Velfire, Audi Q8, and BMW X7. His valuable belongings show his respect for both luxury craftsmanship and make him appear to others in a particular way. His affinity for fine automobiles and yachts is more than a mere indulgence. It's an extension of his personal brand, which exudes success, discipline, and refined taste. The acquisition of high-value assets enables him to increase his wealth while creating possibilities for his assets to grow in value throughout the years. The collection establishes his position with famous people who possess beautiful and rare items. Chuck Norris demonstrates his business skills through a wealth-building system that uses multiple dimensions. He has established financial independence through his combination of entertainment earnings, strategic investments, and luxury asset acquisition, which protects his present situation and future needs. These financial foundations, however, complement a personal life marked by challenges that have influenced his career decisions in recent years. Personal life and challenges. While Chuck Norris built a successful career, his personal life has gone through moments that reshaped his priorities. Married twice and a father of 5, family has always been central to who he is. Balancing fame with personal responsibilities wasn't easy, but his commitment to his loved ones remained steady, even at the height of his career. A major turning point came in 2017, when his wife, Gina O'Kelly, developed a serious illness after undergoing multiple MRI scans. She began experiencing severe symptoms, including joint pain, weakness, and tremors, which significantly affected her daily life. The Norris family believed the cause was gadolinium poisoning from contrast agents used during the scans, though this claim was met with skepticism within the medical community. Regardless of the debate, the situation forced Norris to step away from Hollywood to focus on caregiving and finding solutions. In response, the couple explored various treatment options, including seeking help from a specialized clinic in Nevada. They also filed a $10 million lawsuit in an effort to hold medical providers accountable. However, the case was dropped in 2020, suggesting a shift away from legal battles and toward prioritizing recovery and stability. This chapter marked a clear change in Norris's public and professional life. Since then, Norris has lived a quieter life, primarily at his Texas ranch with his family. Though less visible in mainstream entertainment, he has remained active behind the scenes. He continues managing business ventures while supporting causes that matter to him, maintaining a balance between personal responsibilities and ongoing work. Among these efforts is his involvement in SE Force, a water company based on his property. Alongside that, he remains deeply engaged with Kickstart Kids, the nonprofit he co-founded to provide character-building martial arts programs for youth. These pursuits highlight a different side of Norris, one focused on impact rather than visibility. His wife's health challenges brought a new layer of depth to how people view him. Choosing family over career at a critical moment showed a level of dedication that goes beyond public image. It's a decision many can relate to, especially those facing difficult circumstances in their own lives. Even with a lower profile, Norris still makes occasional appearances, participates in endorsements, and attends select events. These choices allow him to stay connected while honoring his priorities at home. His journey reflects resilience, not just in action roles, but in real life, where strength often means stepping back and showing up where it matters most. Ultimately, Norris's story is not just about fame or fortune, but about navigating life's unpredictable challenges with dignity and resolve. His journey continues to evolve, shaped by love, determination, and an unwavering commitment to what matters most. With these personal trials shaping his present, Norris's philanthropic efforts reveal another dimension of his lasting influence and generosity. Philanthropy and lasting influence. Chuck Norris established his enduring legacy through his charitable work, which extends beyond his successes in martial arts and movie performances. His tough appearance in movies serves as a cover for his strong dedication to charitable work. The Kickstart Kids Foundation operates as the main organization that delivers karate instruction to youth. The program teaches young participants how to develop discipline and self-assurance while building their ability to handle tough situations. Norris's 80th birthday party brought public awareness to Kickstart Kids because the event showcased its advantages for children with disabilities and their families. Norris used his achievements to create advantages for other people through his platform and resources. His active participation demonstrates that this program is not a temporary assignment, but an ongoing effort to help young people develop their skills through life training. Norris has reached audiences through his writing work in addition to his charitable activities. His books show readers the world of martial arts while delivering personal development lessons and life philosophy through his own experiences. He uses these works to reach a wider audience beyond his entertainment business because he wants to inspire readers to practice discipline, faith, and perseverance through their own life journeys. The Norris character shows his inner thoughts through his more contemplative behavior. He shares his inner thoughts, which lead to his strong performance, because many fans consider his mental approach to be as important as his films. His public discussions about his core values and personal challenges create a complete image of him, which shows him as both a mentor and a public figure. Norris has used his power to advance political and social initiatives that match his personal values. He has supported his preferred causes by publicly expressing his views within conservative circles because he wants to see responsible governance through the establishment of strong governmental systems. His active participation in the project has created public discussion, which demonstrates his desire to take part in the work instead of staying neutral. His charitable work, combined with his writing and advocacy efforts, creates a complete understanding of his legacy. Chuck Norris's net worth surprised even his closest family, but it's clear his success comes from more than just fame. It's built on discipline, smart choices, and a giving heart. From martial arts to Hollywood and philanthropy, his journey shows the power of perseverance and purpose. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Chuck Norris's life and legacy, be sure to like and subscribe for more stories behind the world's most fascinating figures.